Please welcome Executive Vice President and General Manager, Agentforce Service, Salesforce, Kishan Chetan.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Agentforce Service Keynote. My name is Kishan Chetan, and I'm thrilled to be here today with you. But before we dive in, I want to take a moment to thank all of the trailblazers in this room. Each and every one of you inspires us, motivates us to learn more and to innovate together. Over the last 20 years, Salesforce has been driving service transformations across the world. And as a consequence, independent analysts have consistently rated us as the clear leader in customer service. And service, it's going through its biggest transformation yet. Last year, I stood on this stage and I said, agents and AI are going to transform customer service. And today, you'll hear from our trailblazers, PepsiCo, Southwest Airlines, and Gaggle about their successes. And we are rapidly innovating to continue to be your trusted partner along with you. AI is really changing how our customers think, what they expect, how they engage with brands and technology, all the way from shopping online to the tools that they use at work. I used ChatGPT for planning my family holidays. With a simple conversational interface, I could easily figure out the right places, the right activities, the right restaurants, and I was a hero. And that's what our customers want in their service interactions. They want a simple conversational experience to go solve all of their service issues, and ideally, get these smart resolutions even before the problem arose. And if your customers don't get this, they are going to move on, plain and simple. And customers, as you know, have become even more demanding. They want service throughout the entire journey, before the purchase of the product, during the purchase of the product, and post-purchase. And they want the service 24/7 across every single channel, the channel they're in. And service teams and service leaders have always known this. But the problem was simply the cost. It was just too expensive to hire the service reps needed to provide this high-quality service. And on top, the technology to drive this automation, to create this highly personalized, proactive service was not fully there yet. But what if? What if your service teams can provide this personalized, proactive service that your customers are looking for without increasing costs? Let's go take a look. All right. So what you saw is a new model. It's Agentforce Service. This is the natural evolution of Service Cloud in the agentic era. When I speak to service leaders across the globe, I consistently hear three things. Everybody wants to drive up customer satisfaction, lower costs, and make the employees more productive. And Agentforce Service enables all three of these by bringing AI agents and human agents together, impacting all of your personas, your customers, your service reps, your leaders, and your admins. And this is really about AI augmenting and amplifying humans. And Agentforce Service is the complete platform for all types of service, from contact center to field service to HR service, and now IT service that we just launched. And Agentforce Service is built on a deeply unified platform. So what that means all of your configurations, your business processes, your workflows are ready for agents on day one. So with Agentforce Service is not just a department anymore, it's embedded across every single function. So the way it works is AI agents work 24/7 across all channels, resolving issues, answering questions, surfacing insights. And when needed, they transfer to a human agent with the full context, and the human service rep with the full context, and AI agents in the flow of work are more productive than ever before. So as I said, with this, service is woven through the entire customer journey, converting no-reply marketing messages into relationship builders, offering the right upsell offer at the moment of service, and supercharging commerce conversions. And all of this drives growth and drives customer satisfaction. So what does this mean for your service teams? It means your service leaders lead with data and not with gut feel. It means your service reps have AI-powered assistants in their flow of work. It means your customers get the proactive, personalized service that they're looking for. And for your admins, they can configure and extend at scale. So now let's first start taking a look at what it means for the service leader. And to show us this, I'd like to welcome to stage SVP of Product, Gautam Vasudev. Gautam, welcome.
All right. Thank you, Kishan. Now, earlier this year, I was sitting with the service leader of a global technology company, and they were showing me their dashboard and this plethora of charts and alerts. And what they said in that moment really struck me. They said, this is like driving a Formula One car looking in the rearview mirror. And oh, by the way, I got a pit crew full of bots and co-pilots I need to manage. Now, the world of service is changing. Service leaders need to transform because customer experiences are being redefined. Human and agentic labor is coming together. And as Kishan mentioned, service is being embedded in every part of the customer journey. Service leaders need to become real-time strategists. So what if they had the clarity and speed to do just that? Introducing the Command Center for Service. This is what service leaders have been waiting for. The Command Center gives you visibility into every single customer interaction, and it extracts signals from these interactions, whether it's a case, a comment, an email, a chat, a voice call, or even a survey. So it takes those signals and converts them into insight and actions real time. And you go from being reactive to orchestrating to ultimately proactive. And this isn't just future talk. PepsiCo is an agentic enterprise that is making this a reality today. Let's take a look.
Have you noticed? You hear something new at fountains today. People who think young say, Pepsi, please.
There has been a massive pivot within PepsiCo. We needed to take the AI vision to a very next level.
PepsiCo is really this cultural icon that weaves itself through people's lives.
Brands like Pepsi, Gatorade, Lay's, Doritos. We consider the world our consumers.
But first player advantage alone isn't enough.
Historically, the customer experience can be fragmented. To be the best in this industry, we're going to have to leverage best-in-class technology.
Market needs are very rapid, and we couldn't respond fast enough because, as a human, it takes a lot longer to do that.
It's clear that we need to change with a partner that we know will deliver.
In PepsiCo, we believe in the power of Agentic Enterprise, and that's why we partner with Salesforce. We work with Salesforce in every market in the world, across the consumer space, the customer space, and the service space.
Agentic Service really is the magic behind how we solve customer issues and provide customer experience.
Agentforce, we'll be able to take everything to the next level.
Imagine a world where the order is automatic. No one touches the order, which we call the perfect order.
Think about the amount of times that customers might run into an out of stock. Through Agentforce, we can predict you're running low on this, and we can automate a text message to that customer. And with a click of a button, they'll be able to place that order that they didn't even know they need.
We think of the world of Agentforce as a productivity play. For us, it's a growth play. We have seen a massive efficiency where we have implemented Agentforce in the range of 25 to 30%.
Through Agentic Service, we can allow that salesperson more than 40% of their day to spend on selling, and all of those other issues can be pulled through our agents.
In reality, it amplifies the human.
It expands the realm of possibility and allows you to do things that maybe you never thought were possible.
Becoming an agentic enterprise is really about driving transparency through the organization. Trust naturally comes with that.
Because of the tools that Salesforce provides us, we are able to deliver a better than best-in-class customer experience.
Amazing. I can't wait to show you this command center in action. But first, I have to thank our awesome demo drivers, Kelvin and Daniel. All right, today I'm going to be wearing the hat of a PepsiCo supervisor. And I start my day in that command center for service. Now, the command center is available in Lightning and Slack, but PepsiCo doesn't use Slack specifically. So the command center will also be available in certain other collaboration tools, unless your collaboration tool happens to be sticky notes. Now, what you're looking at is my today view. And it's my prioritized list of tasks, but look at what's right on top. It's an alert. The number of escalated conversations is going up because nothing says good morning quite like angry customers. It's time to dig in. Remember I mentioned signals? This is customer signals intelligence. And what it's showing me is that sentiment across interactions is actually dropping. And we have a top new contact driver. Those newly launched soda dispensers, well, our customers are having an issue with it. So this is a serious issue. But Agentforce is smart. It knows from case comments that PepsiCo service reps have already found a resolution to this issue. So it's recommending to me the creation of a knowledge article. And I can preview this knowledge article, publish it in a click, and Agentforce can start using it for resolution at scale. Now, remember when you were a kid and the heartache you felt when the soda machine was broken? We just have fixed that. The command center is the one place to view all of your interactions, whether with humans or AI agents. And AI agents can even raise a flag, just like your human reps, to grab your attention so that you can intervene if needed. This is the kind of visibility that gives confidence when deploying AI at scale. And yesterday, Mark showed Agentforce Voice in the keynote. Agentforce Voice is also supported in this command center. That means you can listen in as Agentforce Voice helps customers on the phone. In fact, let's do just that. Let's listen in to an in-progress call by our customer, Kelvin, with Agentforce.
Hi, yes, I need help with my new soda dispenser. I just replaced the tank and the thing stopped working.
Okay, Kelvin, I can help with that. We've recently updated the steps for this issue. Okay, first, make sure the CO2 line is securely connected. You should hear a click when it's fully in place. Next, press and hold the reset button on the back panel for 5 seconds. You'll see a green light flash twice that shows the system is recalibrating.
Okay, let's see. Where is this green light? Oh, I see it. Yep, it's just flash, and oh, it's working again. Thank you.
Great. Sounds like you're all set. If anything else comes up, I'm here anytime.
Amazing. Did you notice that? And you should clap, because it is amazing. What happened there? Agentforce greeted Kelvin by name. It used that help doc to resolve his issue. And the command center was updating the call transcript real time. This is the future of service. Personalized, scaled across every channel, and up to date. And it's just one of the ways in which Service Cloud is helping PepsiCo transform. Now, to share more about PepsiCo's journey and this transformation, I'm thrilled to invite to the stage President of Sales, Connor Marsden. Connor?
All right, thanks, Gautam. Good afternoon, Dreamforce. So excited to bring the PepsiCo team up to stage. It's an iconic 100-year-old country, delighting with every sip and every bite. And I really want to welcome up to talk about their customer transformation, David and Johannes. Come up to the stage, please. All right. Before we get this kicked off, the crowd really wants to know, what's your favorite snack, Dave?
It's like choosing from one of your children. I'd say Cheetos.
Cheetos. Who doesn't like I like licking my fingers after I eat the Cheetos. That's my guilty pleasure. How about you, Johannes? You're a beverage guy.
Yeah, I'm a beverage guy, and I love Pepsi Zero. It's an amazing product we have.
Pepsi Zero. I'm a bubbly guy. Got my strawberry bubbly sitting there on the chair. And sorry, all right, let's talk about, you guys are starting a contact center transformation. What's the impact that contact center transformation is going to have on PepsiCo?
Go ahead, Johannes.
Look, we have an amazing system within PepsiCo. We have about 6 million customers who serve every week billions of consumers. And as we all know, everybody's looking for personalized experiences. So having the ability to offer great service is a competitive advantage. And the way we're looking now at contact centers is not as a cost center, but as a growth engine for us. And what we're doing is we have globally about 100 contact centers. We're integrating them into one unified contact center with one tech backbone, one set of playbooks, one way of interacting with the customer with automated work plans. And why is this so important? One is, obviously, if you have globally the same way to interact with customers, you can optimize it, you can make it very efficient. But what's really interesting is it is allowing us to take routine tasks out of our front line so they can then spend more time, valuable time with our customers, get that perfect in-store execution, give insights to our customers. And not only that, we were talking about, if you look at the way we're defining our contact centers, you get a 360 look at all the different touch points we have with the customer. And this allows our contact center now to respond to almost every service request. But every interaction now becomes a growth moment. It becomes a next best action. So that can be a loyalty program that we can explain now better. It can be a personalized promotion. It can also be, we need to reorder a certain product, or we're missing a new innovation that the customer needs. And customers are loving absolutely that. So now, for us, a routine sales call now becomes a growth moment.
I love it. So turning a contact center into a revenue center, improving customer experience across the board, and driving scale across the globe, because you are a true global company.
Exactly.
Dave, Athena in the keynote yesterday talked about how you're bringing AI to all your processes, and you're going to be the first AI CG forward company. How are agents going to change the future for PepsiCo?
Yeah, based on our early adoption of agentic AI and then some of the trends we're seeing in the consumer goods industry overall, we really are pivoting our strategy to be an AI-first organization. And so for us, that's about, obviously we still have our human workforce, but it's about augmenting them with actual digital talent, and that's how we think about it. Always on, always insightful, looking for opportunities, especially in 3 key areas. Hyper-personalized and proactive marketing and promotion, always on customer engagement, and then augmented field service. And so for us, we see that as a big opportunity. And so Connor, if it's okay, if I could take you on a journey, you good with that?
Let's do it.
Yeah, imagine you're one of our 6 million customers around the globe and your order is late. Yesterday, you would pick up the phone and call one of our 100 contact centers around the globe to figure out what's happening. But thanks to Salesforce and Agentforce, today, we identify the problem proactively, we communicate with you in the way that you want to be communicated with, whether that's an email, a text, and then arrange a delivery that's convenient for you as a small business owner. And so we view this as a way to not only engage with our customers better, but allow them to grow and us to grow as well as a company, and really using AI in collaboration with our human workforce to find the new transformation opportunities and the growth of the company.
I love it. And what I love about this story is it's a 100-year-old company. And if you all can transform agentically across the globe, millions of customers, lots of SKUs, beverage and snacking, and deliver a true agentic experience, truly any company can. And so congratulations on an amazing journey. Thank you all so much for the partnership, and we're really excited to see what's next.
Thank you, Connor.
Thank you, Connor.
All right, I'm gonna bring up Kwal Lee next to take us to our next chapter. Kwal, come on up.
Awesome. Thank you, Connor. And thank you, PepsiCo, for that amazing story. Look, you just saw how service leaders, their entire experience is transforming. But let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about the front line of your service. The real heart of your service, it's the people in the seats, right? They're the ones having the conversations. They're under a different kind of pressure, okay? With simple tasks all being automated, what's left for our service reps, right? It's going to be the escalations, the edge cases, the emotional moments. And without the right tools, these reps may be stuck, unsure exactly what to prioritize or how to resolve these really complex issues and complex transactions. Look, we are in a new era for customer service. We're in a new era for service reps, right? Customer service is transforming from a cost center to a profit center. Our service reps ultimately need to become super service reps. So let's meet Agentforce Service Console. It's the console that you know and love, but we've transformed it for the agentic enterprise. So it's built for complexity to help your service reps guide through even the most challenging of cases. It's a unified view that gives the tools to your reps when they need it. So no more switching between multiple different screens, multiple different tools. They'll get what they need when they need it. And with Slack built in, you can very quickly bring in experts whenever you need to, with just a click, with just a message. So let's take a look at how PepsiCo is driving this transformation. And I want to be clear here, this isn't just a brand new tool, it's a mindset shift, okay? We're changing service reps from ticket takers to empowered problem solvers. All right, so earlier, you saw Agentforce Voice complete a call end to end and resolve that for the customer. Let's listen in on another call.
Of course, Taylor. I'll transfer you to one of our service reps. Please hold for just a moment. We want to make sure you get the best help possible.
So sometimes, people just want that personal human touch. So Agentforce Voice transfers that call to me. And it's a seamless transfer that's going to have full context. We do this transfer today, the seamless transfer, with 17 different contact center partners and thousands of customers. Okay, it's amazing. Like, only we are able to do this and deliver this. So I'm going to have the full context of this situation and this call. So when I open this call, I immediately have this, right? We have the transcript of the call that we just had. I have key information about the customer, the products they own, their sentiment, key things that I should be aware of. And because of the Agentforce 360 platform, I have the full picture from service, sales, commerce, and marketing, and even external data with Data 360. Awesome. Okay, so I've got this full context, and I'm gonna get started. Conversation catch-up lets me know that Taylor, our customer, has had to call in multiple times with this challenge. Her cooler is not keeping temperature. Okay, this is product on the line. Nobody likes a warm soda, so I know I've got to get to work. And with this full context, I can jump right in, but wait, we've got Service Rep Assistant. I've got an AI agent right by my side. It's pulled key information about the product. It's taken a look about the customer, and it's starting to take action for me proactively and automatically. Okay, it's verified the warranty, it's verified the registration, and it's even recommending the next step for me to take. So let's go ahead and take that step. We ask the customer for the error code, she shares it, and we run this error code. Ooh, unknown error code. This is like the we need to talk of error codes. Okay, now in the past, I would have been stuck. I would have had to go find an expert, dig in, and try to troubleshoot this. But in this instance, Service Rep Assistant, your AI agent, has made a call out to the diagnostic agent, and it's reached into past cases that service reps have resolved this already. It's recommended me a solution, and we tried that, and we resolved it. The customer is happy. We're gonna have cold drinks for every single person here. Thank you, PepsiCo, appreciate it. So the Service Rep Assistant, I wanna make clear there, it wasn't pulling from a knowledge article. It's pulling from prior cases and prior conversations. Okay, so we've made sure our customer Taylor is happy, but we're not done yet. The Service Rep Assistant is gonna recommend that we wrap up and we bring in a swarm to codify this case to lock it in for the future. So with just a message, I can call out to the experts. They can review this, and actually, yeah, it's related to the firmware update. Firmware updates, like a box of chocolates. You never know what they're gonna break, right? So our experts have reviewed this. This is the fix. And Agentforce then jumps in and recommends to me that we should create a knowledge article for this. So the next time that this comes up, a service rep or an autonomous agent can seamlessly resolve this. Look, this isn't just fast, it's smart. It's not reactive, it's proactive. And it's built to handle the scale that PepsiCo handles every single day. All right, so you've heard about the service rep experience and the transformation. Let's switch gears and talk about the customer. And to tell you that story, please welcome to the stage VP of Solution Engineering, Susie Turk. There you go.
Thank you, Kwa. Quick question. Who here is a customer? Okay, that was a trick to see who was paying attention, and I actually caught some of you. Everyone in this room is a customer. We all experience the customer journey every single day. I'm a customer and huge fan of Southwest Airlines. I'm talking A-List Preferred, Rapid Rewards Credit Card, Companion Pass, the whole 9 yards. Why? Because Southwest puts customers first. Their service is friendly, fun, and memorable. In fact, flight attendants even crack jokes on flights, which I absolutely love. Speaking of jokes, I asked AI to help me with a joke about customer service. Ready? I got a psychic reading that said I would die happy. So the very next day, I got a job in customer service so I could live forever. Well, thank you to those who laughed, but I might need to leave the jokes to the Southwest flight attendants. The fact is that joke strikes a chord. Customer service is hard. It's harder today than ever before because today's customers are AI savvy. Your service needs to be at least as good as what they can figure out themselves using AI. Enter the Agentforce Service portal. It's adaptive, it's conversational, and it's seamless across channels, making service easier and faster. Now, let's jump into a demo showing how Agentforce drives the exceptional experience that Southwest customers know and love. I'm guessing I'm not the only one who's gonna need a vacation after this jam-packed, exhilarating Dreamforce. I am dreaming of sitting under a palm tree and reading a great book. Southwest, help me out. Where can I fly that's warm and relaxing? Now, behind the scenes, Southwest has tons of my flight history. Cancun, Jamaica, Hawaii. They know who I am. I love a great beach. Wow, look at this. Southwest is adding a new route to St. Martin. And the best part, I'm sitting on a boatload of Rapid Rewards points. In this conversation, I'm presented with relevant insights and recommendations. I can even take action and book my flight right from within this conversation. Now, I know I'm going to need my passport, but I've never been to St. Martin, so I don't know what else is required. In the past, it was up to me to look up all these knowledge articles and try to figure it out. Now, I just highlight and click. Agentforce generates a summary of everything I need to know for all these online entry forms. Behind the scenes, Agentforce is gathering from multiple sources, all unified through Data 360 to provide this one seamless conversation. Now, as my trip is coming closer, Agentforce steps into action again and sends me a proactive email that anticipates my needs. An airport guide, beach recommendations, and an upgrade to offer my flight, or upgrade my flight. You all remember that boatload of Rapid Rewards points? Well, I'm gonna use some right now to upgrade my flight. And now Agentforce becomes my personal travel agent. No need for me to enter all that information, my Rapid Rewards number, my flight, because Agentforce has the context of who I am and takes care of that upgrade for me. Fast, easy, effortless, exactly how travel should be. Well, I'm ready to head out for that much needed rest and relaxation. So to continue the Southwest story, please join me in welcoming Kishan back to the stage.
All right. Thank you, Susie. That was such a wonderful demo. Southwest Airlines is known for its great customer service that's fast, flexible, and human-centric and customer-focused. And what's really important is when customers have, as you saw, when customers like their service experiences, that's the brand experience that they remember and cherish. And Southwest knows this really well. At Southwest, every single user is on Agentforce Service. So that means every rep, every seller, flight crew can go log issues, resolve issues anytime, even during the flight. And soon, the travelers will have access to a knowledge and policy agent to get on-brand responses and resolutions anytime, including during the flight. So to tell us a little bit more about this story, I'd like to welcome to stage Lee Mitchell, Director of Customer Care, and Katie Morris, Managing Director of Customer Technology. Lee and Katie, welcome. All right. You got a real contingent out there. First of all, thank you for being here, and thank you for taking the time. So let's start with, you're known for really great customer service, and you're embarking on self-service. How does that tie with your legacy of care?
Thank you. We're super excited to be here, and thank you for the partnership that we've had. We love listening to our customers. As you know, we're all customers, so thank you for introducing that, and thank you for those that provide feedback to us. We have a gold mine of data that we use through surveys, customer focus groups, and then also all the customer contacts, so calls, chats, emails, that gives us this deep insights of what is really the real friction points or the hot spots. Katie and I, we partner together with a business team and a dedicated technology team where we look for those hot spots and try to pull that friction out by adding features that include self-service and more of those capabilities. And the fun part about that is it's been freeing up our representatives to handle some of the complicated and some of the very frustrating situations that come with air flight. So it's been really wonderful to pull that out and see and the innovative that's been coming with it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, it's really great to see the business and the technology side together. We saw that earlier in the presentation as well. And I know AI is a key part of your service experience. So how is that changing your service experience and self-service experience? And where did you start?
Yeah, absolutely. Our AI journey is really twofold. So we're focused on empowering our customers with self-service, but also supporting our customer care agents, as Lee said. Yesterday we heard a lot about data and the importance of having data, and that's an area that Southwest has been investing really heavily in. over the past couple years is our data foundation. Having the right data in place allows us to more personalize our customer experience. But from a customer perspective, our travelers want quick information. They want quick answers. They're traveling, they're getting ready to travel, they're running through the airport. And so having the right data allows AI the ability to serve up the right information to our customers in a timely manner, to where our savvy travelers don't even have to talk to an agent for some of the easier things. AI also allows us the ability to adapt quickly. So in an event like a government shutdown, for example, that impacts TSA and air traffic control, there's a lot of uncertainty as a traveler of, will this impact my day of travel? And so AI allows us the ability to proactively serve up information to customers to hopefully put their mind at ease a little bit. And this in turn allows our agents to focus on those more kind of sticky and a little bit more challenging situations. As a company, we're going through a transformation and we've got a lot of change going on right now. If you are a Southwest customer, you're probably aware of our really popular new policies around seats and
that's right.
Around seats and new product offerings and bags. And so the ability to use our AI tools to support our customer care agents, helping customers navigate those sometimes fairly confusing policies and situations has just been a game changer for us. But really, it allows them to just focus on offering that Southwest hospitality that we're known for.
That's fantastic. I mean, what you mentioned is it's about being proactive, it's about being personalized, it's about helping your customers and also making sure your reps are more productive. So we spoke a lot about self-service, and you also spoke about how the role of your reps is evolving. How do you see that changing, a few years into the future?
I think this is going to really change how our contact centers are set up. So right now, I would say our relationship is very passive, like retro. We're waiting for customers to call us. With this new, very rich data and proactiveness of the AI and Agentforce, it allows our agents to then not only engage in some of those harder situations, but to not wait, where we proactively reach out to customers. I think that's going to be a different mind shift for our agents, and we're starting to work through that and starting to look for use cases where, hey, we have a situation, we know a customer is having an issue, let's go out and reach out to them and start to try to resolve it before we wait them to call us.
Fantastic. I mean, look, these are great insights. And what's wonderful here is a company that's known for great customer service is evolving continuously and creating more proactive service experiences. Thank you for being here and for sharing your story. Now let's pivot a little bit and take a look at what Agentforce Service means for the admins. And to show this, I'd like to welcome Senior Director of Product Marketing, Mala Ravi.
All right, thank you all. I'm excited for the first time ever in a service keynote to shine a spotlight on the group that's making everything you saw possible behind the scenes. The admins, of course. They're the ones turning vision into reality, working under pressure with limited time and resources. And honestly, too often, they're faced with outdated tools, disconnected systems, and vague processes, all while being told to work just a little bit faster. But don't take my word for it. Let's hear from someone who's in it every single day. I'm excited to introduce a 9-time certified trailblazer. Sorry, I said 9 times. It's absolutely insane. She's the director of Salesforce systems at Gaggle, and she's bringing smarter, faster processes to ensure schools are safe and that students have access to the mental health support they need right when they need it. Please give me a warm round of applause to Christina Nava. Thank you, Christina, for joining us today. Looking fabulous. Tell me a little bit more. What are some of the challenges admins face today?
Being an admin means we're constantly pivoting, learning, working harder, faster, smarter. We have to consistently deliver on what our end users need so they can continue to do their job. And for a smaller business, that means we wear a lot of hats. I'm the project manager, product manager, consultant, business analyst, developer, and admin all at one time.
All right, I don't know about you all, but I'm exhausted hearing everything Christina has to do. I might have to take a little break after this. But here at Salesforce, we know how important it is to ensure admins like Christina have the tools to be successful. Because when admins are a little bit more successful, your entire enterprise is successful. And when customers require responses in, well, seconds, that kind of agility, it's not just a nice to have, it's a must have. And that's why I'm excited to introduce Agentforce Service Setup. It's the only solution of its kind built with admins like Christina in mind. And it's a new way to build, right? It's smart, it's guided, it's AI-driven, and it's turning complexity into clarity fast. So we're gonna show you how you can get started with Agentforce Service in minutes, not months. Are you ready, Christina?
I am ready. Let's do this.
All right, let's take it. Just a quick little pop quiz. How many of you all are familiar with this page?
I am.
We didn't practice this too much, y'all. But Christina, tell us a little bit more. What is this page all about?
This is the setup homepage. It's our one-stop shop that gives us the tools we need to do our job easier. And I've always loved how it has my name on it. It makes me feel so special. But it's had a glow up.
That's right, it has. It's now supercharged with AI. And it's surfacing the right insights, capabilities, and even features that are most relevant to your business priorities. So Christina, tell me, what's top of mind for you and the team at Gaggle?
Oh, productivity, doing more with less. We're focused on helping our service reps work smarter, not just harder, and making sure that everybody stays aligned on what success looks like.
Awesome. All right, let's put Agentforce to the test. What do you have for us when it comes to productivity? And look at that. Not only does Agentforce surface up the most relevant feature, it's also telling you why, based on how your org is set up and the capabilities you already have in use. What do you think?
I love this. We spend so much time researching to try to find what project we're going to work on next, and this is doing it for us. Less digging and more doing.
All right, well, let's dig in a little bit deeper into this feature. And look at that. Not only do I get an overview of what this capability does, but super important right here, the measures and KPIs, because Christina mentioned, you're not just turning on features, you're driving business impact.
Yeah, this is going to make the business use case so much easier because the ROI is right in front of you.
Well, we can't make everything easier, but we can show you a little bit more. But before we do, Christina, tell me, what is it like to set up Agentforce Service?
Oh, it's hard right now. There are so many different things you have to do, so many different screens you have to go to, so it takes a while.
All right, well, here in the Service Keynote, we don't sugarcoat things. It's hard, but we've made it a little bit easier. So let's put it to the test. And in one click, did anyone in the room blink? Because if you did, you missed it, and you're gonna have to check this out on Salesforce Plus. Don't worry, it's really fun to watch the second time around. But right now, we've just turned on this feature, but we're not quite done yet. Agentforce is guiding us, right? Now it's telling us we need to ensure that the right people have access from day one. And it's telling us which are the service reps that are gonna get the most out of this feature. So Christina, what is it like now?
That is amazing. I love how everything happens in one screen. There's no screen switching, there's no complicated handoff. It's fast, intuitive, and it keeps the setup streamlined.
That's right, I'm so excited. Are you ready? I think we should take a look at what it looks like for a service rep. What do you think?
Absolutely.
All right, you heard her, Calvin, Daniel, let's make it happen. All right, I'm a service rep. This is the time of need. A customer's reached out, and I could respond by typing out an email, or I could use our new feature. And look at that, in one click, our customers happier, our service reps been more productive, and our admins, well, Christina, tell me, what are you gonna do with all of this time back?
I'm finally going to have time to read the release notes. But seriously, this is going to make my job and my team's job so much easier. We're going to be able to spend less time buried in the setup screens and more time actually delivering what our end users need.
All right, well, I'm excited for what you all are gonna do in the next future. It's gonna be amazing, but audience, we have a little surprise. We're not quite done yet. Kishan, if you don't mind joining me on stage.
All right. Well, this is the part of the keynote I'm always super excited about and super thrilled about. So at Salesforce, we award the Golden Hoodie to individuals who embody innovation, community, and impact. And Christina, you've shown all of that and more. You are our newest Golden Hoodie service blazer.
Oh my God.
All right.
I think I'm gonna cry.
It was a true surprise.
It's okay.
Have a waterproof
No, you did a great job. Okay.
Christina, thank you for everything that you do. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do every day. And without the admins, I don't know what we could do. So thank you so much. But you know what? Christina's not the only winner. Look under your seats. If you have a golden ticket, you're a winner. And if your neighbor happened to step out, look under his or her seat as well. You could still get that golden ticket. And if you've got that golden ticket, you're going to get a swag bag with PepsiCo and Southwest items. So huge congratulations to all of the winners. And everybody who's the winner, right after the keynote, step outside, we'll get you squared away. So now I wanted to take a moment to kind of look at how can you get all of these benefits with all of the fantastic innovation that you saw right now. Just to summarize, Agentforce Service impacts your service leaders, your service reps, your customers, and your admins. And customers are already seeing results. You heard from PepsiCo, you heard from Southwest, you heard from Gaggle. In fact, an independent analyst based on customer actual data has proven that customers are getting ROI in less than a year with all of the out-of-the-box AI capabilities that are there in our Agentforce product, in Agentforce Service. That is remarkable. That's ROI with all of the out-of-the-box prepackaged content. So how do you get benefits from all of this content? First, drive AI in the flow of work for all of your service reps. Second, revamp your self-service. Have Agentforce Service Agent working on your service portals, and for voice agents, turn on Agentforce Voice. And third, manage all of your AI agents and human agents in one location across all channels with our command center for service that you just saw. And we have the right solution for customers of all sizes across all industries and all geographies. With the Agentforce One Service Edition, it brings the entire deeply unified platform together. So that means Core Service, Agentforce, Data Cloud, Tableau, our integration, just to name a few. And this is what enables you to transform and move your service organization into an agentic service organization, becoming an agentic enterprise. And as I said, the key benefits are driving higher customer satisfaction, lowering the costs, and making your employees more productive. And thank you. And as you embark on your agentic journey, Salesforce is with you every single step of the way. And finally, if you want to learn more about all of the product innovation, all of the great customer stories, go to the campground, go to the lodge, and we have some really great sessions still. We have our Agentforce IT Service keynote later today. That's our brand new product. And we have the roadmap session. And finally, join the Service Blazer community on Slack. This is your best way to get and stay on top of the latest and the greatest innovations that we have to offer. And it's a great way for you to network with your peers. And your feedback is a gift for us. Thank you for your feedback, and thank you for your time, and have a great rest of Dreamforce. Thank you.